Yo guys, what is going on? It's your boy Frosty R&B, the Frostman himself. How are y'all doing today? Last stream, we started our adventure. We completed the well, we finished the Deku tree. We have not necessarily completed it, but we have finished it, and my mic thing is going off a little too high today. I think that should be okay. And we help the Gorons out with their Dogdongo Cavern food issue. So in today's stream, we're going to be tackling the Zora section and some side questing as a kid, made with the potential of the next chapter. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's get started. Yeah, so I created a duplicate file because in case something happens and in case if I accidentally saved, I have a reference to. Alrighty, so whenever you save outside of the thing, the player can actually, well, they'll be redirected to Kokiri Forest inside the cave, or the house. And here's the records. It's not completed, but there are some spoilers in there, so we will look at that again in the future. Oh shoot, I didn't pull up my chat, did I? Whoops. Alrighty, so we gotta head to Zora Domain, because the pedo owl kept bothering us last stream. And the best way, I don't have the item that will direct me to it, but instead, what we're going to do is, I'm thinking of going to, let's see, how many sculptures am I at? I'm at 18, so that should be okay. I do have magic beans, but I want to get them all before we plant them. And there is an item I'm missing for that particular aid, I guess you can say, so. Alrighty. So yeah, I will be doing everything as much as we can. There may be some things I might have to go out of order next stream. And yeah, technically it was nighttime, but now it's daytime because the chicken just cock-a-doodle-doo. Alrighty, so let's see. We weren't able to do the Dampe side quest, which he legitimately just freaking conned me out of, but whatever. Let's see. There's only 2 gold sculptures in Hyrule Fuel. We can only get maybe one of them, potentially. Hey, shut up. I don't know why I'm going to, the castle. I shouldn't be going to the castle. I should be going to here. Whoops. Wasted everyone's time. Yeah, I don't have my stream chat pulled up, so I'm going to have to... Every time I look down here, it's basically because I have my laptop, so... Yeah, guys. Alrighty. He's still there? You gotta be joking me. Why? I hate keyboard event. This guy really is something else. Yeah. We went over this twice, actually. I believe it was twice last stream. Voice crack. Keyboard really is a pedophile. No, we know that. Shut up, go away. Alright, so... we need to go ahead and do the thingamabobber. There are a few things that we can do right now, but we're gonna need a Kaku for this. I don't think I could get both of them, so we will talk to this thing, this Cal, ripoff artist, whatever you want to call him, later on when we come back to the route. And yes, there's Octoroks, brand new enemy. You just reflect their the rock attacks with your Deku Shield. I believe it's Deku Shield. I think Deku Shield also blocks it, but I could be wrong. Take that can of sugar. Hey, listen, and that's how you get the piece of heart. And now we completed another piece of heart. Yes. Oh no, I could get both of them. Okay. I will be backtracking here later. Actually, pretty soon. I want to grab the other thing. And what's this other thing you may be asking? Well, believe it or not, I like to grab things as early as I can, when possible, if I know how to do You son of a gun. Is he gonna go back to the... Ah, Freckles, he is. When you see a Kaku, like, fly off like that, it basically resets it in its original position. In this case, it'll be the thingamabobber at the very front. So I could go ahead and grab the Kaku again, which I might. It depends on, like, what I'm feeling, but spot it, kill it. The golden token's ours. Oh, so you guys know you love me, hearing. I can't even freaking speak today. When can I ever speak on stream? Yeah, that's the main reason why we needed the freaking Kaku, because of the piece of heart. There is another way to grab it, but I would rather get as much health as I can, if applicable and if possible. Okay, but yeah, the thing I wanted to do was we backtrack all the way back here. It's where you get on this like little stomp thing, and you can actually go on this platform, and you'll see a bunch of frogs looking at us, right? We gotta play a few the vanilla songs, and when I mean by vanilla songs, I mean the ones that we have learned so far, aka later on we're gonna be learning some songs that kind of that can act like warp songs, but with these ones, you want to make sure you play songs that are not warp songs. So I got 50 rupees. We want to make sure they're all grown up, and we can't do this all at once, meaning that like there's going to be one frog that we have not gotten to grow up. So we have to take that into consideration. Each time it's 50. No, I don't want to play that song. No, that's freaking Song of Healing. That doesn't exist in this game. When we do Majora's Mask, it's a Song of Healing. It's such a great song. I like to try to go in order as much as I can. So we have 150 total. I'm gonna go back to that thing, that con artist, buy more magical beans. I should have done this last stream, but whatever. It'll do. And then, can I rest? Wash up the shore. Oh, freaking Gabor is right there. Let's see. This is why I don't like him. Like he literally just lectured us like 4 minutes ago. Chomp chomp chomp. These are super popular magic beans. In case you're wondering, they'll soon be sold out. Yeah, because we're your only customers, dude. Okay, talk to him again. Yeah, but he has a limitation with all these beans, and they will be used. They will be used, so we have like 3 more that we need to buy. But I can't buy him yet because I don't have enough rupees at the moment, so... Yeah! Yeah, I gotta make sure that keyboard does not, like, trigger the lecture. Otherwise, we would have lost this Kaku, so yeah. And I could go back to the frogs and do this way. Yeah, I probably am actually, now that I think about it. The next dungeon really isn't that long. I think I want to say it's about as long as the Dongle's Cavern, if you know what you're doing. But definitely not as short as the Deku Tree, that's for sure. Like, no dungeon is as short as Deku Tree in this game. Come on, you stupid little chicken. We're gonna fly high. Alright. So we get this done, and then we go through the thingamabobber. The thingamabobber I'm talking about is Zora's Domain, which we can go ahead and do, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. There's like one more song I need to play for the little frogs or whatever, so that way we can get that out of the way and we can press on forward, shall we? Oh man, in streams I gotta learn how to like sit down comfortably. Oh my god, the heater's like really cranked up. I'm not cold. It's just I wasn't sure. Sun song. Da-da-da. All right, that's the last frog we can. That'll grow up for now. Took her 50 rupees, so now we have 94. Sweet. We're making some good money in this stream. All right, so 2 songs we haven't learned because much later on in the stream, not in today's stream, but like I want to say maybe the second to last stream. The frog quest will be finally completed. I just want to get those out of the way now before we get into anything else. So it's not too bad. All right. The Song of the Royal Family, ladies and gentlemen. You play this song a lot more than any other song in this entire game. Like, no joke. There may be like one other song that's mandatory, but none I could think of right now. Oh yes, Zora's Domain. I love this track. I say that with like almost every track in this game, but Jesus Lord, man. This one is just really good. Alrighty, so the first thing I need to do here is we're gonna grab a Deku stick really quick, actually. As strange as it sounds. The main reason why is because we have to go down either way, but I want to... Believe it or not, there's actually a piece of heart in this, in Zora's Domain. Alright. So that's gonna stay permanently. We're gonna go ahead and... Well, as you guys can tell, guess from the puzzle, it's an actual torch puzzle. And you'd be surprised that rolling over does not put this out faster, which is strange, but I'll take it. Light these up, and you have a chest appearing. Yay! My stick's on fire, fire. There we go. Yeah, and you have a piece of heart. Piece of hearts can also appear in chests like these, which is interesting, but it's possible. All right, and the second reason why we're down here is because I need to grab this right here is what they call fish. This is only mandatory for like one thing, and it is coming up pretty soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and save it for now. Put bombs there because bombs are very useful. Very useful. And there is a shop. We don't really need to go there. Yes, the king's just ahead, but we can't. I don't really want to interact with the king right now because I don't have a reason to at the moment. So we're gonna go ahead and go over here and talk to this person over here. Diving game, you want to play? Sure. Pick all the rupees before the time runs out. And I think we actually profit from this. No first game. Yeah, this mini game is really easy. Yes, we have a time limit. That doesn't matter. I used to be really good. Yeah, see, if you do it something like that, you can actually get more time saved. Alright, so we profit by 5 rupees, which is not too bad. I've got something very nice for you. Come and get it. This song is good. The song called Come and Get It. The artist starts with a K, but Kriwela? Is that how you pronounce her name? I don't know, but it's like, come and get it. If you want to have a... I don't remember the lyrics right now. Like, I'm just blanked out. Like, I didn't get, unfortunately, I didn't get too much sleep, but it's like, enough sleep, but it's like, whatever. Please take this. Scale of our kind. It says we could dive much deeper than underwater. The way the world learns to dive. Achievement unlocked. Yes. I don't know. Seeing achievements on retro games is so satisfying. Like, I get why Nintendo doesn't like incorporating it in their games, but I think it adds more replayability in my personal opinion. But that's just my opinion. Oh, what's this? It's a key item, you say? Let's go ahead and grab it. Duh, you got an empty bottle, but there's something inside of it. We will look at that later. A few things I want to do here before we go back to Zora's domain. And by the way, welcome to Lake Hylia. We will get the cutscene a little bit later. I think I had to talk to this person. Whoa, you got an ocarina? Why don't you lay a tune on me? So without the 2 A's, this is technically the Song of Healing. And I want to save that as my Scarecrow song. You can make a Scarecrow song, any song you want. As long as it doesn't like correlate with the songs you have learned in this game. Or going to learn in this game, rather. So that's a very important tip. And I guess we're going fishing. Which is not the main reason why we named this game this episode or stream. I named the stream after because one, we're going to the dungeon in Zora's domain, the Zora section. 2, it's just because we're mainly doing side questing in today's stream after the main dungeon. All right, I want to grab that fish, the one that's like really close to us. I'm terrible at fishing, so don't get fishing advice for me. It takes... I used to be able to do this like really well, though. Did I scare it off? Ah, frickles, I did scare it off. Okay. Usually I like to do is I like to stand on this like rock here. As basically right now. Because the bigger fish tend to live like closer to it. As you can see, we've already got... I think this is the biggest fish we can catch right now. I don't know how to really play fishing. I just like keep grabbing and just keep going. And angling it like this. But I don't know if this is the right approach. But hey, we did that on our first try, so... Fishing lessons achievement unlocked. This is a real lunker. It's 10 pounds. Now you may be thinking, but Frostman, why are you wasting your time with fishing? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you asked because, well... This is gonna give us another piece of art. Wait, my fish. Whoa, this thing's a lunker. Yay, another piece of art. And we gotta talk to him to return our fishing equipment, so... Because if you don't, he's just gonna call you out saying, hey, thief, return the equipment now, or I'm gonna smack you. Or something along those lines. I don't know. Alright, so I'm done with Lake Hylia for now. There might be some things I can do, but there's nothing I need to do right now. So why don't we go ahead and head back and press on forward, shall we? Yeah, I don't know what the stream's gonna look like. All I know is we're doing 2 dungeons on the next stream. I know this game inside out for the most part. Like, the only things I do not know about this game, mainly, is maybe some very trivial stuff. And also the, what do you call it? Glitches and speedrun tactics. I'm not a big fan of speedrunning and glitches. Unless the glitches are funny, but if it's to make the game easier, by all means, everyone's entitled, but... I like to play games how they're intended to play, for the most part. Alright, we gotta show King Zora the letter. Ho ho ho. Princess Ruto. Yeah, we're gonna be meeting her pretty soon when we go and meet with Lord Jabu. So the main reason with today's stream's title is, of course, the dungeon, and of course we're doing side questing, the remaining side quests of the Kid Link for the most part. We can keep the bottle. Take it respectfully. Naruto immediately. Zora. And I remember I posted a meme about this where like King Zora moves so slow. But like it took him like what 13 or 14 years for him to like finish moving because Ocarina of Time 3D came out. Oh, great times on my gaming Instagram. I'm not active on that Instagram page anymore, but that was a funny meme though. I made memes about everything that I could think of for like Ocarina of Time while also trying to be informative, like what the player would have to do or something. It was really fun, and I tried to doing that for Majora's Mask, but I know Majora's Mask game in and out, but the game, it's harder to make memes for Majora's Mask, believe it or not. Like, I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm not creative enough. That's a potential reason. Zora's Fountain, there's Lord Jabu. I always thought he was a whale as a kid. Nah, but like basically because like Majora's Mask, I would have to reuse the same jokes over and over again, and it's just I don't mind reusing jokes, but it just comes to the part where like it's not as original, if that makes any sense. Like, sure, the player can like say, "Oh, like I don't want to spoil it though because it's Majora's Mask," but anyway, two similar things. They're just told differently, if that makes any sense. Spot it, kill it. The token is ours. Now Navi's gonna get annoying, and yeah, I was gonna show like how to demonstrate like a bombable wall, but I guess I have to show it up later on. But yeah, this is a hidden fairy fountain, and we gotta play the song that I almost forgot to play. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I debated if I wanted to stream tonight, but it was so short noticed. Yeah, it's alright. I believe I can... If I keep everything up this well, I think I could finish the game like a little after New Year. Like, as soon as the New Year starts. But I could be wrong. There's so many retro games I want to replay on this channel, and I don't think all of them are able to be replayed. We shall see. Take me away! You got Ferrar's Wind. This is a warp magic that only works in dungeons, so... It is very useful in certain dungeons. I can only think of maybe 2 dungeons that this will be very efficient, but... Other than that, though, I don't think I could think of anything else that could be useful on. We will be using it, just not right now. Yeah, it's not like where it's as useful as Din's Fire, but Ferrar's Wind could be very helpful if you know what you're doing. And it could save quite a bit of time, actually. So, yeah, we shall proceed now. Because, oh boy. We're going to everyone's favorite dungeon of the entire game. Sarcastically speaking, of course. So I got the biggest seed bag, the bullet bag. We got the Deku stick upgrade, and we didn't get the Deku stick upgrade. Alright, so this used to stomp a lot of people when they were growing up, but basically what you're going to need to do is release the fish in front of them. And that's how you actually gain access to the dungeon. It was a weird puzzle, but I guess it's to offer the great Jabu. I almost said Jabu. Jaboon's from Wind Waker. Lord Jabu. Because he's the Lord. And the Zoras will look up to him, so... Yeah, that's how you gain entrance to a dungeon. And people who think this dungeon's bad, you ought to play the Oracle of Ages variant. The Lord of it... the Lord... No, the Oracle of Ages, this dungeon is horrible. Like, I think it's probably like the worst regular dungeon of the entire series that I could think of for traditional Zelda. Oh, dear Lord, no. Just, this one's not too bad. This one's just a little bit confusing for first-timers and a bit more annoying. Because, well, yeah. We're about to meet the annoying part. So this must be Princess Ruto. Naruto. Princess of the Zoras. Yeah. Because you have a letter. Letter in the bottle. I mean, your dad has it, so... What's with your attitude? Why you want to stay in here? It's full of, like, nasty bacteria and such. Oh, no. Yeah, can you guys see where this is going? Let's see. Gold's Culture, we can't do that yet. There's 2 of them, rather, so... I can't grab it just yet. You've been going in since you were young? Why? Yeah, we can't do anything with those jellyfishes, so... Precious Stone. Okay, your Precious Stone. You gotta talk to her again. This is really annoying. The honor of carrying... Oh, you ought to get smacked for that, for saying that. Alright, yeah, this is a freaking escort mission for the most part. But what you can really do is, like, you can actually, like, throw her and these bubbles will pop. So that's cool. I want to show you guys because she's freaking annoying, man. I guess not in this case, but, like, whatever. And we gotta toss her over here. Spot it. Kill it. The token will be ours pretty soon. There is a chest up here, so I want to go ahead and grab that really quickly. The token is ours. Oh, there's a fairy that automatically revives us when we reach 0 health. Oh man, I could have used that for sure. You're joking me. That didn't go through. Wow. Okay. I guess it wasn't, I guess physics didn't apply enough over there, but whatever. Alright. Oh, come on, I just want to pop the balloon. Or bubble. You know what's even more fun? You can actually activate the switch up there. Just throw her on top. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Alright, let's see. You got the rock. There is something beyond there, but I'm not gonna really worry about it. So we'll ignore it. We're just gonna keep evading this Octo. Thank you. I was like wondering, when is this coming down? Down, down, down. Okay, so let's see. Anything? Gotta go. We basically loot the back, so. Alrighty. We loot back to the main area. We do not need to worry about these yet. We need to go here instead. Oh my freaking goodness, that kind of shocked me. These are technically not bacteria, they're actually parasites. Alright, so we gotta go over here. A whale. We gotta drop her and leave her. Because I said so. Oh, I entered the wrong one. This is not where I'm supposed to go. Let's see, she's gonna lecture us, blah, blah, blah. I always get it confused, like, whether you have to go to the right side or you have to go to the left side. Clearly, to the left is irreplaceable, so... Alright. So this one, we can stomp on. This switch doesn't look like you can press it with your own weight. Thanks, Princess Ruto. Yeah, I'll leave her behind. I don't really need her right now. Alright, this one I believe has a time limit, so... Okay, we got, like, things to kill. Oh my freaking goodness. Yo, we'll be seeing these things again, so it's not, like, too bad. They look weird, though. Like, I don't know why I thought they were dinosaurs as a kid. Oh, like pterodactyls. They look like it, but they're not really. And I don't really want to find out what they are, so. Alright. There we go. Is that all of them? Yes, that's all of them. And we finally get our major item of 3. Yeah, of 3 is Kidling, so. Alrighty, what do we have here? You got the boomerang. Yes. Boomerang is exactly what it sounds like, and we're going to be using this quite a bit. So, bombs are basically useless in this dungeon for the time being. But I do like how the boomerang is useful. And let me guess, I don't have... She went back to the main entrance, does she? Oh, that's lame. We had to go back to the main entrance for her? So dumb, but whatever. That's how gaming works, so... I don't really like this dungeon as much. Like, design-wise, it's like, whatever. I'm not going to complain about it too much, because a lot of fans have already done that at this point. What I will say, though, is that, on my part, they could have executed the dungeon a little bit better. But again, this was the very first 3D Zelda game ever made, so it's like... Not too bad. They did a much better job with Majora's Mask, which we will get into at some point. And do not think this is something else, guys. This is not what you're thinking. This is like something completely different. It looks nasty, though. It looks really nasty. But yeah, the boomerang comes back to us, so we're going to get way more Skulltulus too with this new equipment thing. So we're good. You got the dungeon map. It's not bad at all. I actually need the dungeon map to complete it, so yeah. Now that the weird thing is gone, the slimy thing, we can access through new areas now. Of course it will work, because we can't go to the main area, and Ruto would have been helpful in this section. Now we don't need to worry about these stupid bubbles, like, distracting us, I guess. We could just take the easy way out and, like, actually, like, run into them, but it's like, what? It's like, nah. I don't know what happens if the time runs out, though. I've never had it time ran out before. I'm assuming it just, like, resets the room. So, let's see. This must be the compass now. The compass. I mean, we're doing really good on time, so... You got the compass. Heck yeah, buddy. Alright, let's see. Ruto's gone. Do I need her for anything else? I don't think I do I? Maybe for like one more thing. Yeah, she actually killed the stupid... No, actually, I think Link is the one that killed it. Nah, I don't need it. I don't need her anything else for now. So we're good on that. Okay, this whatever this thing is, I really don't want to know what this thing is. It looks weird. But then again, we're inside of a living organism, so everything is freaking weird in this. And if you guys ever play Majora's Mask, believe it or not, there are cows in here that act like switches. So it doesn't get any weirder than that. And I will do Master Quests at some point in the future, but definitely not right now. I don't have the patience to do Master Quests right now, so... And I've done Master Quest maybe 3 times at this point. Twice on 3DS and once on the GameCube version. Oh, come on. You got these stupid jellyfish, like, just... doing its own thing. Okay. Oh, I'm surprised that still made contact with it. Okay. And we still got hit by it. What is that? Parasite tentacle. Okay. It's a tentacle, not what you guys are all thinking of. Not the weird things. Okay, we're down here. Next place we need to go to is there was a tentacle thing blocking around here. So Princess Ruto is back here. Oh my goodness, that always gets me. How considerate. Inconsiderate. Yeah. Excuse me, princess. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm failing this much because I deserved it. Oh, I wanted to just... I've never bothered with that enemy because, well, there's no reason to. Alright. Spot it. Kill it. The token's ours very soon. Spot it. Kill it. The token is ours. Yay. So we got like, what, 3 gold Skulltulas right now? We're missing 2 more. Is the last one here? I could have sworn there was 1 more. Yeah, there had to be 1 more. I must have missed it in the main room. Because it would have been on this, like, vines or whatever, so... I'll worry about that in a minute. Alright. Alright, just checking. Hey, look! It's the thing that she's been looking for. Okay. Here. Instant cutscene. That doesn't involve the main human, with the main player. Princess Ruto got... the spiritual stone, but why Ruto? Well, the spiritual stone of water is, well... So she got very upset that Jabu swallowed it. He swallows everything. He's like a mini Kirby at this point. So how long has she lost it? That's the better question. So take you home right now. Nah. Bye, princess. See you. Like, I don't know. She's just... Jabu's belly isn't too bad. It's just not as fun as like the other dungeons. But hey, with Ruto out of the picture for now, we can go off on our own. Alright, we got a giant Octorok. A big ol' Pictorock. She says attack the behind. I don't know how to do this one efficiently. I usually just get hit. Because if you try to like stun it like that way, it doesn't really... It's not as efficient, so... We just have to keep throwing it. You could throw the boomerang and stun it the first time, or... You get hit and then like... What the... It used dig. It burrowed on the ground. So I just get hit and like... I throw the boomerang. Like, that's the best way I can do it. And it died after 2 jump attacks. Okay, cool. And I'm going to use my milk because, well... Normally, I don't use my milk this early. I usually wait until the next dungeon, but... Hey, 2 servings. You can't go wrong with 2 servings now, can you? I don't know, but... It's not like I said to people, like, if you're able to play through a Zelda game, like all the Zelda games, and determine which one's the worst dungeon, I want to say Jabu's Belly and Oracle of Ages, that one, I had to actually use a legitimate guide for, so it's just, think of the, like, because there's a few puzzles where, like, son of a gun. Okay, you know what? I'm getting off this platform because, like, the Octorok was just being annoying, so whatever. No, as I was saying before, though, like, Oracle of Ages, Jabu's Belly is... There's, like, a lot of, like, water level base puzzles where you, like, you have to drain it, like, lower it or rise it. It's not really good by design, and... In my personal opinion, I think it's probably the worst at least one of the worst dungeons I've ever played. That, and also the player already goes through a they already go through a dungeon like beforehand. I think it was called like Mermaid's Cavern or Cave or whatever. That one was actually fun. Like, it's another Vulture-based like dungeon, but in my personal opinion, it's one of the more enjoyable ones because, like, you now you're used to like the new key item that you got. So, and you could dive into like much deeper currents, which is what the mermaid suit's like designed for. In my personal opinion, that was a fun dungeon. But Jabu Jabu's belly? I don't remember what the key dungeon item was. I don't even think it was a I know the player gets a key dungeon item, like how here it's like a boomerang. What was the key item for that one? I don't remember. But regardless though, it's just, yeah. Oracle of Ages has a lot of good dungeons if you're into puzzles, but oh my lord, they're difficult. Like I didn't finish Oracle of Ages until I was like in my first year in college. It was because a few mini games also get me too. And I didn't get the gold sculpture, did I? Alright, where are you? Where the frickles is the gold sculpture? Question mark? I did not grab it, did I? Looking around. Oh, we completed it. So this is what it looks like when you the player completed the dungeon for the gold sculpture. So we got 24 now. Sweet. No. I'm getting Master Quests and Ocarina Time's gold sculpture's locations mixed up. But anyways though, like, Oracle of Ages is a great game. Is it better than Seasons? I don't remember. I have to replay both of them back to back. But they're both like difficult in their own right though. That I could tell you that much. Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought this was the heart of Jabu Jabu's belly. Like, his actual heart organ, because it was like pumping in that cutscene and all that stuff, but... And electrics too. Yeah. Shoot. No. There's an achievement where if we can like beat him within like a minute and 35 seconds, it'll give us an achievement. Like, that's gonna happen. I'm not quick on my feet, so... Alright. Yeah, I got hit, so it's like whatever. So what we gotta do is just gotta keep going. Destroy all these jellyfishes before he retracts back. Okay. Yeah, this is the boss theme I know we're gonna call. Okay. Keep him stunned. Destroy his main core parts. Oh right, he had a second layer. I forgot about that. This one can be annoying too. Oh Jesus, okay. I don't remember Deku nuts actually helped. No, I don't. I know that's called his name is Barricade. Baronade. All right, we just gotta keep going. We just gotta keep going. He came in like a freaking wrecking ball, man. All right, let's see. So yeah, like electric-wise, I mainly kept getting hit by negligence. That's what's keeping me in what do you call it? The only main reason why I'm like I didn't get that Rolling Thunder achievement, whatever, is because like I as the player kept getting hit by stupid mistakes like that. So I have not once got shocked by him. So this thing's got a lot of HP compared to the other bosses. Oh my goodness. He's really not that bad though. He's got a lot of phases, but honestly, if the player keeps calm, you're good to go. And that dungeon only took us maybe about like about a half hour, so really not that bad. Okay. I'm just making sure. Okay, I thought I had to catch up on chat. Yay! Another heart container. And look at Ruto. She looks really angry at us. I mean, excuse me, princess. Oh, she was not just a little lonely. She was very lonely. Like, she thought we weren't coming back. But she kept telling us, man, she kept telling us that we had to go away and not get involved with her business. What the frickles? That was awkward. I actually had to change the nighttime. What are you doing? This is really awkward. Cooler. So you thought I look cool? Safety, so it gets reward you. What do I wish? I just want the spiritual stone. I don't really want anything else. Zora sapphire. So her mother gave it to her, so she'd only give it to the man that be her husband. Oh no, it's an engagement ring. It's an engagement ring, man. No, I did not sign up for marriage. Not with Princess Ruto. Now we have to suffer for our entire life, man. Which, I made a joke on my gaming Instagram. Like, the whole, like, Zora's engagement ring. And then you have Link with the Zora's mask and the, Majora's mask when he goes to transformation saying, let's get married. And here's our kid. See you, man. Zora achievement unlocked. Wedding band. And I don't know, I got a lot of likes. It's just freaking funny. Seaman. Alright, but what that joke said, go back to... Now we gotta go back to Princess Zelda. Don't tell your father. He's not gonna know. That's because after this section, we're not coming back to Zora's domain for quite a long time, so... let's see. I gotta change it to nighttime. Just grab all the Skulltulas as much as I can. I want to get at least 30 of them at least. So, but we are going for 100% completion, so it won't matter. What I will say though is that for the remainder of the stream that I could think of, unless I have enough time, majority of it's going to be side quests. And if we have time, we'll do some side questing of the next chapter. I don't want to start the next dungeon in today's stream. Just because I have a better name for it for the next stream, which, you know, I could tackle that whole trading quest today's stream if there's time. Yeah, I might actually do that. We'll see. All right, so Princess Zelda. Yeah, that's totally Princess Zelda, man. Nah, Princess Ruto's back. I could go back to whatchamacallit, the Hyrule Castle if I wanted to, but I'm gonna wait on that just a little bit. For now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to Zora's River. I'm gonna empty out more of my rupees, and I have a very good reason why that is. But basically, we're gonna be traversing throughout Hyrule, and the first place I want to go back to is actually the graveyard, believe it or not. So, we're going to head back to the graveyard. Because not only do I want to deplete my magic beans as we gather, but I also want to make sure that we get the gold Skulltulas, which you actually get by dumping bugs. And the graveyard section is where it's best to dump your bugs at, or gather bugs rather. So that's another reason, and also some of our previous places that we need to visit also has the magic beans. I know the Lost Woods has at least 3, which again, we will backtrack to Lost Woods later. This is the only magic bean slot that doesn't have gold Skulltula, even if you place bugs in it, so this one I'm fine with. Emptying out my rupee. Chomp, chomp, chomp. We have the legendary magic beans. Dude, we're your only customers. Of course they're selling. He's just using the whole like language of like FOMO. Buy my magic beans. Because I'm a con artist. Yeah, that kind of stuff. But... And not that big of a deal. The, dump my... So that's the main reason why we're going broke now. Because of the magic... Get the magic beans out of the way. 2, there's a method I could get back my rupees. When we basically complete the mass side quests. That's why I'm emptying my rupees now. But also the... Whatchamacallit... The other stuff is also... It's just easier because by the time we get the Giant's wallet, and I have like basically almost no rupees, that's how much we're generating the profit at this point. So yeah, let's see. I'm in the grave, but I also need to change the time of day actually. Because the graveyard, remember, there was a gold culture that we had to get. I remember. Poor soldier, man. You're working overtime. They're not paying you extra. In today's world, man. So, we're in the grave. There's 1 magic bean that we're now able to... No, there's 2. We had to buy 2 more. The last 2 magic beans, I will probably get the magic beans like later. It depends on how much rupees we can get. Beans! What's up, Nate? How's it going, man? You like beans? I hate buying beans, but what's good, man? I need to grab this. Slingshot, bugs, yes. So we're hunting down. We're gathering some resources. We need bugs. Oh, and by the way, this glitch will not work if you're playing the 3DS version. So the whole glitch is that you plant the magic bean, right? You can do this any order, doesn't matter. So you plant the bean, right? You let the bugs go, and then right before they burrow underground, you snap it back, and then you put the bugs back inside the bottle. That is the best way to do that. So, hey, look, a gold Skulltula. Spot it, kill it. The token's ours. Yay! Oh, and also there's a what do you call it? A hidden grave that we can do that contains a heart piece and a fairy fountain, believe it or not. So, where the frickles is this gold sculpture? Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, man, Nate, how you doing, man? And let me know what game you've been playing lately. I haven't been able to play that many games since last stream. I don't know, just oh, that was my first try. I didn't think I would get on my first try. Go down. Alright, we got a Redad here. I personally think these guys are really creepy. We could just play the Sun Song. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, I haven't been playing that many games lately, but I did buy a metal dance pad for DDR. So I can like just play customized songs and not go to the arcade, because arcades really expensive. Oh wow, it decides to do that. Alright, as soon as the Redad's dead, we play the Sun Song once more. This grave usually gets me because I don't always remember where this one is. But this one gives you another piece of heart. Yay. Freaking creepy, dude. Redad's always creeped me out as a kid. All variants. Except for Twilight Princess, which is supposed to be a more mature game. So Nate's doing well. That's all in here. Oblivion Remaster. Didn't finish in 06. Now, going to now. Got Star Wars Outlaws. Okay, okay. Seems like good for $20. Gotcha, man. Oh, right. I forgot about the Composer Brothers during this game. I honestly forgot about that. Yeah, I watched Star Wars Episode 6, was it? It was good. I like that one the best, actually. I haven't seen 5 yet because I can't find 5 anywhere, but... What the frickles is this? I think I had... there's an achievement if we kill these Composer Brothers. He looks like Mario, though, in a way. Alright, we killed Mario. So these guys are special because they just give you tips. Did you try playing the Sun Song? Okay, and then we gotta kill Luigi. Oh, flat. Sharp and flat, but whatever. I call Mario and Luigi because they look like them, so... One more thing I need to do here is open the fairy fountain. And then we shall be done with the grave section. Yeah, because I don't think there's anything else I need to do here that I could think of. I don't know, man. I like exploring, and I don't like leaving things undone. So, that's the only reason why I'm doing this. Yeah, there's a fairy fountain, which may not be a bad idea to grab, actually. I'm going to go ahead and grab a fairy right now. Because why the frickle's not? So we get auto-revived in case if I get a game over, which will not happen like the first stream that I tried to test. Still got that atmosphere, man. Rain in the dark. We do it all, man. Not only that, it's also... This game is definitely one of the most replayable games I've played throughout my lifetime, so... It's just that good. And y'all want to know something? I'm gonna buy the rest of the magic beans, so... Yeah. What we're gonna do is... I don't have Rumble Future on right now, but what I'm gonna do is... We're gonna go ahead and blow up this place. There is a hidden grotto. I don't remember where exactly. Oh, within range too. And guess what? Yeah, we gotta kill more Redeads, but... As a kid, we got guts. But yeah, man. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing the, going to the next chapter right away. Because if we do, I'm going to be locked out until, we complete the next dungeon. And I don't want that, so. You spin me right round, baby. Right round. That right there will give us 200 rupees, I think. So, if it gives us 300, I don't care. I need 190 rupees. Whopping 200, man. It's gonna keep going. I need 3 more gold Skulltulas, and I know where to get the rest of them, so... Again, we're heading back to Zora's River, but that's the dump. Basically, I had 20 rupees left. So I did the finishing minigame, right? Fishing is really not that bad in this game until you do it as an adult. I think the adult one is a pain to do. It was actually one of the last side quests I actually did as a kid. I was like, what, 14 years old? I first 100%ed this game. So the first game I ever 100%ed was Banjo-Kazooie, and then Super Mario 64, and then this game. I don't know, like, going from Super Mario 64 100% completion to this game, I feel like it was a very big commitment at the time. Which I'm not complaining because they're both they both are great games. But let me tell you something though. This game can sometimes be a little weird at times. I mean, what game isn't, right? It's Nintendo. They ain't cheap, but you still want them? Dude, again, we're your only customers, you little... I got no comment with this guy. He really is something. 100 rupees for one piece. Yeah. con artist. Alright. Oh, too bad. We're sold out. Chomp chomp. What? Those beans are not for sale. Yeah, because again, we're your only customers, dude. Yeah, he's a little something else. Yeah, it is a big step forward for Mario 64. Complexity in a story, of course. 100%, my friend. Yeah, because like Zelda, it's all about like the adventure, exploration, strategies. Mario 64, it's like you go from mission, you go from point A to point B. Take the star, exit, do a second mission, wash, rinse, repeat kind of thing. But with like Zelda, it's like it's more than that. Oh shoot, I just realized if I go back to the Lost Woods, dude, that frog is bigger than Link. Holy cow, dude. I knew they were big, but I didn't think they were that big. And that's what's just up. But yeah, the Zelda is just all about like exploration, adventure. And it's just like it was a big jump then. Now that I think about it, like all the games I played 100% completion as a young kid, they were all very simple games. Oh, speaking of which, I need to find a I'm trying to remember where the first gold sculpture was in Hyrule Field. There's only 2 of them, believe it or not. So, oh yeah, the drawbridge is closed. There's a very good reason why, but we'll get to that in a moment. Was it that one? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the skies are growing gray. We will deal with that later. But yeah, Zelda though. That's when I started liking Zelda games. Is when I actually learned how to read in games. It was definitely revolutionary. I agree with you, man. Played a lot of SNES and NES. In '98, you died from this game. I about died from this game. This is a game. Mario 64 created a 3D gaming genre. Banjo-Kazooie revolutionized the platforming genre. This game revolutionized exploration genre. So, my first console was a Super Nintendo, but I was born in '93, so I was in the middle of the Super Nintendo era. But I didn't experience gaming until like around the late '90s. But I didn't play the 64 first. We actually played the SNES because that was cheaper with pawn shops buying secondhand. Oh no, she threw something, and somehow it's still not broken. Oh my god. It's the dude that gave me the nightmares. I was rewatching Zelda Bridge. Holy cow, man, it still holds up. The jokes are really bad, but it's freaking funny. Ah, I lost her. You there, little kid. Do we ever see Ganondorf's horse again in any other Zelda game? I don't remember. I know he has a horse in Twilight Princess, but do we see this particular one? I don't remember. So Nate loves exploration in games. So he's a 84 baby. So 91, SNES was in every JCPenney. So you told me that with the Mario, and that was WoW. I like your attitude. Hey, that's actual dialogue right there. But yeah, I remember you told me. I've never seen a JCPenney like gaming station demos. I do remember Circuit City, Toys R Us, Walmart. The last gaming demo I've seen for station was actually Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube. That was something else, but that's crazy though. So now the game companies don't need to do that. They have people like me streaming this game, so it's like, yeah. Oh, remember when the old times where everything used to be simple? Now everything's just a mess, like a real big mess. But what can we do about it, ladies and gentlemen? Not much, I guess. I'm running out of bombs. Holy cow. And we got the bomb upgrade last stream too, so... Was this the one that we get the heart piece? No, I get a 5 rupee from that. I don't need rupees right now. So it might have said this also when Star Fox 64 came out. Your friend beat it waiting for a copy and for Blockbuster. Is it? Oh, waiting. Okay. Blockbuster, man. I remember Blockbuster. I was like in late childhood, believe it or not, with the bring back Blockbuster. Take down Netflix. Oh, those memories, man. We can only do wishful thinking, right? Oh, man. Blockbuster, the last thing we rented was... Oh, what game did we rent it in Blockbuster? It was a GameCube game. I want to say it was Wind Waker. Shoot, this is a fountain, Fairy's Fountain. I don't need that. I can't remember. So there was like Hollywood Video, right? And then there was also Blockbuster. Blockbuster, I think the last game that we rented there was... I really want to say Wind Waker. Shoot, my memory of Blockbuster is kind of like 50-50. I need to give the bunny hood to that guy, but I want to empty out my wallet, man. I want to be broke, which is something you never hear a person say, right? I'll figure out where the gold sculpture is, because it appears like it ain't too bad. Yeah, it's all gone. So in like 2008, you had like 2 games at the time for a monthly $30 fee. Wait, which games were there? It doesn't sound that bad actually. Like 2 games is like you basically buy. It's basically a whole game price right there. It's a great map, man. Hyrule Field though, it may look empty and a little empty in today's standard, but I still think this world is still like a great amount of exploration. I don't care what anyone says. I still think that this game's exploration is still on there. Majora's Mask takes it a little bit far, but yo, man, we won't experience this music for a long time, but Gerudo Valley. Welcome to Gerudo Valley. All the memes about people dancing to this song. 3 times a day and copy Wii games. Oh, buddy. Hopefully it's not illegal, man. I did not know they survived that long for the Wii games, though. I always thought it was GameCube that they that was the last thing. Nah, man, I'm messing with you. I know what you meant. Alright, the golden sculptural tokens are... Alright, we got 2 ways to do this. Actually, 3 ways, now that I think about it. 2009 is when they shut down around Missouri. Gotcha. They probably shut down around their, Washington State, probably like 09. No! Oh, we have to come back here again, man. I needed Yeah, you hear that sigh, right? Of disappointment. Yeah, I have to come back here 2 more times now. No, you're good. I got distracted because the it's not actually on you, man. It's actually me pressing the wrong button more than anything. Because I pressed the whatever the boomerang button was on. And like canceled out, which I did not know it actually did, actually. But it's all good. Swipe. Yes. But it's all good, man. This place actually has 2 pieces of heart that I want to grab, so that's the main reason why we're here. And I had to come back here twice, but no, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to this Gerudo. No, okay. Yes, you ladies are not the same, but that's not the point, though. I didn't want to talk to you. Okay, I have 30 of them now, but I want to grab the other stuff. And then Lake Hylia, there is a gold sculpture I can grab, but yeah, because there's no magic bean. No, there is a magic bean here. Oh, see, ladies and gentlemen? No, Octorock, buzz off. Right there, there's the pedophile owl. He follows us everywhere we go, man. It's very concerning. Like how he stalks us and stuff, so. Alright. Bad jokes aside though. I'm gonna need these two. Okay, because there's two magic bean stalks. There's two magic beans places I can't plant right now, so I'll have to grab those later. And who knew side questing would be so time consuming, right? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this back really quickly. Yeah, he shouldn't do that. He's just a small boy. K-Bor is just... I've never liked him. Even as a kid, I never liked him. Like, not only does he talk too much, which I sound hypocritical at that point, but nonetheless, he knows where we are. I get it. It's game design, and he knows he's supposed to act like the tutorial person or whatever, the guide of some sort, but come on, man. Like, that's a little too much. Won't you guys agree? And there's a gold sculpture here, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Yeah, this little boy is only doing the person in the world. He's doing his own thing, you know, being Destiny and all that fun stuff. And then Gabor shows up and like creeps on us. Yeah, I think I even made a Zelda meme about that too on my old gaming Instagram, which is still up, but I'm not active there anymore. But I made him like a little weird pedo hour or whatever. Like basically taking screenshots of like every time you meet him. Lost Woods. Very beginning of the game. Zelda's Castle. Here. It's like wanted owl for stalking a kid or some sort. It's something like that. But yeah, man, Link is just doing his own thing. He does not want to be followed. Alright, I know we could get a piece of heart for like, what, 10 rupees or something? I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. And afterwards, we can go to... Well, if I go to Lost Woods, I can grab most of the stuff, but I won't be able to empty out my wallet. Lols, you walked into that. See, man? My memory of this game is still good. One piece... You will sell a piece of heart for 10 rupees. Yes. There is a missable heart piece, believe it or not, but we've seen it, but we have not grabbed it. But yeah, like I like majority of the games. You had a guidebook. What the heck? Gabor. I wonder if they mentioned him in the guidebook where like he's annoying or whatever. Gabor or something else. What am I gonna do with the last remaining of my rupees? Like, I'm thinking of going back to Lon Lon Ranch. Now that I think about it, there may be like 3 Skulltulas I can grab actually. Gold Skulltulas. I'm saving the mass side quest. I could grab the Ocarina of Time now if I wanted to, but it triggers a cutscene, which I don't want to do right now. So we'll pass on that for now. We will grab it as soon as I'm like almost done with everything. So, and it is taking a while, but I'm really enjoying this. Like I've been itching to replay Ocarina of Time for quite a while. Like I've done a majority of the Mario games I wanted to do for now. Excuse me, but yeah, I never streamed the Zelda game on this particular YouTube channel, so that's why we're doing it. Dun dun dun. But the guidebooks I've had as a kid, it was this game. It was also what's it called? The Banjo-Kazooie, Pokemon Coliseum. Pokemon Coliseum, I'm the one who actually bought it, actually. Like, I bought it with my own money. It was $22.02 at the time, if I recall correctly. But, yeah, Pokemon Coliseum, that game, you really needed a guidebook if you wanted 100% that game. Like, heck no. And that game is really difficult to 100%. In terms of, like, post-game content. Kill it, spot it, gold sculpture is ours. There are these annoying crows, which I do not want to deal with. There's 2 more Skulltulas I need to grab, which I did this during daytime, so I shouldn't have, but whatever. Spot it. Kill it. The token's ours. Yes. And then there's one more around this section, which these little gray crow things or whatever, they're really annoying to deal with, so it should be around here. Yeah, it's right here. It looks, oh my god, dude, that looks huge compared to the other freaking annoying little crows. Yeah, Banjo was sweet as hell, man. A lot of people did miss it. It was a lot more creative. That I agree with you, Nate. Alright, so we finally completed our Lawland Ranch. We don't really need to come back here for quite a while, so... And we had 34 Skulltulas. Like, Banjo-Kazooie's worlds were really, really good. I prefer the first game over the second game, but that's just preference. But the music in that game, the puzzles... Of course, you can't forget the music, man. The music is just legendary in that game. The only world I really did not like in that game was actually Goop Swamp. I just didn't like it. And of course, Mr. Violation's in that one, but hey. I call it Mr. Violation for a reason in the in my playthrough of it, so you guys will know why. It's that little that little red alligator thing. He deserved it. I guess I'm gonna grab the giant's wallet? Question mark? Because as soon as we grab the giant's wallet, right, we can go to Hyrule Castle to try out the whole like bomb chew bowling thing. If I can get in on my first try, that is. If not, then I have to actually we could go back to the graveyard pounding, right? Yeah, let me go ahead and go back to the graveyard pounding really quick. I think that might be a better option because that is a heart piece I need to grab, which isn't within a time interval. Oh, damn it. Please be in the graveyard when we're back. What's up, Raven? Darkling has many hearts as we do when we get to him. That's a very good point, but we won't get there until 2 streams later. Which I do have a good plan against them, so I'm all good. Oh, what's going on? Let me know. What's your favorite Zelda game? Yeah, because we won't spoil it, but Darkling comes later in the game. For those who care about spoiler. Let's see. 20 gets me bomb chews, right? A woman's best friend. Of course they made an achievement of that because the woman loves money, man. Okay. And I think 20 gives me Stone of Agony. 40 is the one that gives me the bomb chews. And then 50 piece of heart, and then 100 the useless reward by the time you get to it, so. Alright, I'm hoping we get the heart piece this time. If not, I don't care. I empty out my wallet. We go talk to the runner guy. That's okay with me. Oh, shoot. He's probably not here. I don't see him. Ocarina of Time's your favorite? Ah! 2 hours. Man, I was 2 hours short. That's okay. You haven't beaten them all yet? Which Zelda games have you finished or have played so far? It's a fantastic series. I highly recommend it. I played all of them except for anything that comes after Link's Awakening on the Switch. The remake one. The remake one. Those are the only ones I've not played. So Echoes of Wisdom, Tears of the Kingdom. All the Hyrule games except for the first one. For me, I like... My personal favorite's Wind Waker if we're playing casual. 100% completion, I like Majora's Mask. Man! I was gonna say, like... The Graveyard Pounding would have been perfect for this time. That's alright. I will deal with it at some point. So you play 2. Link to the Past. A Link to the Past is a great one. That's a great one for sure. OT and then a little of Wind Waker. Wind Waker's great. Although I need to replay it again because it's been like, what, 8 years since I last streamed that game. 100% completion. I remember I enjoyed the main game, but I hated 100% of that game. Can you hear me? Is Zelda... How is she able to leave a message at this point in time? I'll do it again at some point, just not now. Because I think after this one... After the Zelda game, I don't know which one I'm going to. I think I don't know which game I'm going to. Maybe Mario 64. I need something like short and fast to recover. But we'll see. Because originally I was supposed to do Yoshi's Island 100% completion, but controls were something else. This song opens the door of time. I'm not going to be going there for quite a while, so... How is she able to leave a message, though? Mario 64 is a grand classic, indeed. Yeah, because every time I do, like, a longer game... This game's not that long if you know what you're doing, but... Every time we go through, like, a grand adventure game, I like to call it. I like to cool down with, like, some type of, like, mission tradition. And then go back to, like, a grand game. Damsel in Distress. Achievement unlocked. The Triforce. The piece of pizzas. So, that's the plan. And then, if I'm feeling it, we'll do another grand adventure game. If I'm not, then, well, I'll play another shorter game. And that's probably going to be Kirby 64, but... Kirby 64 will just be main game. No post-game stuff. Kirby 64. It's a good one, but it's not the best one. Let's see. It's 30 rupees. Do I want to do it? I guess. We'll just do it. Hey, look, guys. We're a bunny. Funny thing about this mask, though. Thank you, Raven. Thank you for the follow. I am a noob indeed. But yeah, the thing about this bunny hood is if you go to nighttime, right? Which I will show you. None of the Style Children actually attack. They do not come out, if I recall correctly. For whatever reason, the bunny hood keeps them down. I don't know why that is. It could have been programmed. Much appreciated, man. But yeah, you guys don't see any Style Children like coming up, right? What if we take it off? Shut up, Navi. They come back, so... How's this guy still... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Sit down. Alright. So this guy... The running man, right? Depending on how much rupees you got, alright? That's why I was trying to go broke. He will give you... He will max out your wallet automatically. But if you have like 499 rupees, he'll give you 1 rupee. If he gave you like 0 rupees, he'll give you 500 rupees. Like depending on like what wallet you have, of course. But the strategy here is to get the money, collect the money, right? Then you do the what do you call it? Repay back the mask salesman, right? Which he's a whole different character in the next game, Majora's Mask. Then after that, you do the bigger on side quests, and you buy the blue fire. So that's why I wanted to go broke, because I wanted to do that. So After that, we might actually have time to do the bigger on sword side quest. Okay, cool. Then I guess the bomb shoot bowling might be next stream, or not next stream. The next 2 streams. Okay. But yeah, that's my thinking of this plan. It might not be the best, but I'd rather get the bigger on sword early on because, well, I like to feel OP. And there's ways, because technically, people don't recommend getting the bigger on sword until, like, when? Like, after... I want to say after a certain dungeon. Drawbridge is coming down. Okay. So we're going to repay back the mask salesman. Then we're going to go back to... We're going to grab another mask. Because we're actually going to need it in the... to grab the last missile stuff. Finish whatever we need to do in Lost Woods and Kokiri Forest. Then we'll come back as an adult. So that should be it. Please pay back 50 rupees. 50 rupees is nothing in this game. Oh, yeah. I wish Wind Waker had more rupees, though. That's the game I really wish I had more rupees on. I heard that the HD version made it much easier, though. Pass by the Shika. That's kind of creepy. As an adult, you really don't want to know what people are thinking and gossiping and all that fun stuff. You may find out as you grow older and discover the true meaning of life. Don't. Stay young as you guys can. Enjoy the youth. Happy Mask Salesman achievement unlocked. Sweet. This mask is creepy, but you can actually listen to gossip stones, which that's not the main reason why I grabbed it, actually. Alright, so we gotta head to Lost Woods. Lost Woods, Kokiri Forest. I don't care whichever comes first. I don't care. Because Kokiri Forest actually has some cultures we have not gotten yet, so I might as well go there on foot since I don't have anything else I need to do. And wow, we're only an hour and a half. That's crazy. But the thing is, though, like the next stream is going to be more main quest. So we got the 4th and 5th dungeon. Then the stream after that, the 6th and 7th dungeon. And then the finale, which will be the 3rd stream. So 3 streams from now will be the finale. That if I plan everything correctly, then that's when we'll do that thing. Because honestly, once you get to like the end game, there isn't too much to do in terms of side questing, unless you decide to like go back to it like later. Like I'm doing all the side quests now that I can do, because like there's a certain point in the game where like you don't need to become Child Link anymore. So that's the main reason why I'm doing this all now. So. Oh, geez, no music. All right, we got to turn this thing into All right, so we're going to need magic beans, the rip-off things, that, and Ocarina of Time. As much as I love the Kokiri theme, man, the night theme, the night theme just creates atmosphere. We'll say it that much. Okay, so let's see. The Know-It-All Brothers has a gold sculpture. That I do know. I hear it. I love doing backflips, man. It's so broken as Kid Link. But yeah, if you guys ever want like a good... What would you guys recommend as your first Zelda game? I've been trying to get my friend into playing Zelda. Like the older ones. Because she's only played Breath of the Wild. And I told her maybe Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past. But a friend disagrees with me in that she should start with the Minish Cap. Which, it's also a great game, but I feel like Minish Cap is a little bit more difficult when it comes to endgame. At least for the final bits, but... Let me all know what you think, or whichever Zelda games you all played. Because honestly, like anyone could start with like most Zelda games. I think the only one I don't really recommend might be Zelda 2, Adventure of Link. Because that one is just, it's too brutal. Zelda 1, but it depends how good of a gamer you are. That's a very good point, because Zelda 1 is actually difficult as well, but it's not... Oh, it's got some unfair business, but it's not too bad. Definitely don't play Zelda 2 until you have more experience with the Zelda series, because, well, that game's gonna really destroy you. And I don't mean that in a good way. I mean, it's really gonna destroy you. You know what? Since we're back here, we might as well complete the Deku Tree. I just now realized we could do the Deku Tree. The, last Gold Skulltula. Because, like, I streamed Zelda 2, and I tried to did it with no save states. Yeah, no. Definitely not. It's possible, but I'm not that good. And then, of course, Zelda 1 is good. If you want that, like, whole, like, retro feel where, like, the NES would provide some challenge. Because at least with Zelda 1, it's not, like, brutal as, like, Zelda 2 is. Exactly, so Ocarina of Time is definitely the approachable one, too. It's actually the first Zelda game I played. But, yeah, it doesn't hold your hand either. So that's also a good one, too. Like, I don't know if I would recommend Twilight Princess as the first game. Because, like, I haven't played enough of Twilight Princess enough times. I remember it wasn't too difficult. But I did remember Twilight Princess being one of the longer ones. So that might turn off some players, but I could be wrong about that. I have to replay it again to be sure. Magic Beans. Yeah, I'll just keep it out. Because, like, and I'm not saying this because of bias for, like, OOT, but I feel like OOT just has a great difficulty balance for, like, newcomers, especially. I need a Fling Spear. The slingshot, and also need a boomerang. Alright, where is the dang thing? Ah, it's literally right next to me. Sure. Yeah. So Zelda games to avoid as your a casual beginner. Majora's Mask. I do not recommend starting with Majora's Mask. Definitely not. It's a great game. But it's very difficult. Like, it's basically just a sequel to Ocarina of Time. So the developers assume that the player, because Ocarina of Time sold so well, it basically expands from, like, Ocarina of Time. It's very different, but yeah, it's like a book. You get past some of the expo dumps. Exactly. Tutorials, man. Tutorials are something else, but Majora's Mask is basically a direct sequel of Ocarina of Time. Because Ocarina of Time sold so well during its initial release states, the developers assumed that people played Ocarina of Time. So that's why that's one game I don't recommend starting out. Forget Master Quests. Master Quest is just it's horrible in terms of, like, dungeon layouts. I'll stream it one day, but not now. Wind Waker's a good one. Wind Waker's a little bit on the shorter side for, like, dungeons, but it still has a lot of great exploration. Phantom Hourglass, maybe. Spirit Tracks, maybe too. It's kind of hard to recommend those games as beginner games only because of the Phantom Hourglass is okay, but it's just the whole repetitiveness. Because you got to revisit a certain dungeon numerous times. I wish I was exaggerating. But no. Spirit Tracks does a little better job. Wind Waker is a good one to start with, but you know, I've never played the HD version, so I don't know how much improvements they made it. I heard the sailing was much improved though. But I love the Wind Waker. I just wish the retro achievements would actually work with the version I have for Wind Waker. But yeah, someday we'll do Wind Waker. So, Skyward Sword. I don't know. I've only finished that game twice. It's kind of hard for me to recommend because I don't know. But yeah, Wind Waker is a great one. Oh man, this track. All these tracks in this Ocarina of Time game is so good. It's a lot better than I remembered it, actually. What do we have here? Just probably 20 rupees. I didn't come here for rupees, though. Okay, let's see. Because, like... I'll talk to her. Maybe Link's Awakening is also a good one. Yeah, because because modern Zelda requires some history with the franchise, you feel? Like, what do you mean? Like the timeline segues? Because, like, I have never finished Breath of the Wild. I actually rage quit after 20 minutes of it. No, after 4 hours of it. After that stream, I never played Breath of the Wild again. Oh, you stupid business Deku scrubs. Take your business elsewhere. You will sell me Deku Nuts for 20 rupees? Heck no. I could get a full refill just for free for doing nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. The 3DS version fixes a lot of problems with 64 version. Not that it's a bad thing, but like the investment in the character to accept all the innovative gameplay they introduced. That's a very good point. Twilight Princess kind of does that too, because they basically advance the whole like sword mechanics with the from Wind Waker, like, you know, like how you parry and stuff. They made that. They went a little bit too far with that. Boy, does this not give us a gold Skulltulus? What? Or am I being dumb? Not enough went to the soil. Okay, I think that's what it was. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Twilight Princess basically re-innovated Wind Waker sword combat in terms of the parry stuff. Majora's Mask, basically, we already discussed. Like, imagine Echoes of Wisdom being your first Zelda game. I can't imagine that. I've never played it before, but I've heard interesting things about Echoes of the Wisdom. Like the, I'm assuming, like, the player would have to, like, experience Link's Awakening on the Switch. Similar art style, but I could be completely wrong about that. Yay. That is such a creepy look. Alright, what do you guys have to say? Say you have a wow, okay. Summon bed. Oh, gotcha. Wow, dude, and people say that humans are judgmental, but we'll give you more Deku Nuts to carry. Okay, cool. This is actually another missable collectible, believe it or not. Let's see. How is that Echoes of Wisdom? A horrible face. Achievement unlocked. Thanks, guys. I got no comment. Kind of hurt my feelings a bit. Not. Oh, man. These Deku scripts are really something else. Okay, let's see. So yeah, those become missables if the player achieves something from the trade side quest. I think it's called like the Poultry Saw or something. That becomes unattainable, which they kept in the 3DS version. Oh, jolly, 5 rupees. Not like that's gonna help me. Running out of bombs. But yeah, yeah, a lot of the modern Zelda games do require some prior knowledge. Okay, that I do agree with. I didn't notice it before until Raven mentioned it. But so you watched a few people. Oh shoot! Eat my bullets. All right, got you, man. So you watched a few YouTubers play Echoes of Wisdom. It's a mixture of like classic Zelda gameplay with weird summoning items you'd face before mechanic. Gotcha. To make requests easier, I enable you to pick up more Deku nuts, but it'll cost you 40 rupees. Yeah, go ahead and take my money. I don't care. I just need enough to buy the blue fire. Shocking nuts. Achievement unlocked. Interesting. I'll look into some gameplay video of the Echoes of Wisdom. I'll let you guys know next stream. Dude, yeah, Link's not Link's Awakening. A Link Between Worlds was also like that too. Where like it took basically majority of the stuff. Like you smash a pot, so now you spawn pots. Welcome, Reggie. Let us know what's your favorite Zelda game. Let's see, smash. Interesting. You spawn pots? That is so different. I never knew that pots can be spawned. Not as like recent Zelda games I could think of. So we got the biggest of everything except for Bomb Bag, which we have to go to the Bomb Chew Alley, which I will do that further in the future. 2 Magic Bean places I can't do yet. I have to do that much later. There's 2 areas that I know for sure we can't do this yet. You love Ganondorf? So your favorite is Zelda 2. And Majora's Mask OT. Spirit Tracks was your first. Interesting. How'd you feel about Spirit Tracks? I feel a little bit indifferent with Spirit Tracks. Not a bad game by all means, but definitely not my favorite. Yeah, it's so different. That's interesting. Spawning pots. How... I'll have to look into it, because this is like... It's making me more curious all of a sudden. This one doesn't appear until later. Okay, cool. Why am I back in Goron Village? I don't know. I need to go back to Gerudo Valley. Twice, actually. 2 more pieces of heart. Do not roll me over. I don't want to be rock and rolled, man. So yeah, the Spirit Tracks is an interesting one. I enjoyed Phantom Hourglass a bit more. That's because Spirit Tracks, you actually have to blow in the mic to play the flute, but it's not terrible. It's just Spirit Tracks. It's a good game, but it's not really my top 10 Zelda favorites that I could think of. But then again, I played Spirit Tracks a bit late. Because I remember I bought Phantom Hourglass maybe 2 years after released. And remember when Sears used to sell video games? I remember those days. I bought it. It was on sale for like $23. So I bought it. I enjoyed it for what it was. But I feel like with like the whole like that certain temple, you got to go back to it every time you complete a dungeon. It's just... Oh man, it was too much, I feel. Like a bit too much. But yeah, that's the crazy part. But yeah, Zelda games though, they all have their own unique twist and flavor. They don't all build each other upon from each other, but there are noticeable similar mechanics. Not different, similar mechanics. There you go. Because like, I was trying to bring up like A Link to the Past. A Link Between Worlds, sorry. A Link Between Worlds builds off of Link to the Past by being like basically a love letter, but it changes up the order dungeons you play on, which I did really like. Because at the end of the day, you're going to buy back all those weapons anyway, so it doesn't really matter, so... The thing I will say though is, A Link Between Worlds, though, if you guys have not played it and have a 3DS, it's one of the cheaper Zelda games that anyone could buy at the moment. So, well worth it. I replayed it. I played it maybe 3 times. 100% of 3 times. Oh man, definitely loved it. All the Zelda games on the 3DS are really good. Except for 4 Swords. No. The Triforce game. Triforce Heroes. There you go. Because you need friends. And who has friends? Oh, that was a bad joke, but really though, the Majora's Mask 3D, I liked the first half changes they made, but the second half of the game, they changed. I really did not like. Just the second half of the game was just. They changed the bosses a bit too much with the phases, and that's the best way I'll put it. And they did change like the swim mechanics, so the swim mechanics in Majora's Mask 3D is just, they're not the best. They're not too practical, in my personal opinion. So, chicken. All right, so I could grab two. I could grab 1 or 2 heart pieces. So we'll grab the first one underneath this waterfall. No, that's exactly. I canceled out, but accidentally pressing the. Okay. Do I need the cuckoo to actually do this? No, I do not. Okay, cool. I gotta remember that I have to stop accidentally pressing the C buttons, okay? I put air quotes because I'm actually playing this on the retro achievements, and it's actually on the dual analog stick on my PS4 controller. So Raven says that they remember the developers saying he always intends to make some aspect new, unique for each Zelda game, which AG Anuma does. Still true to his word, man. Yeah, now that I think about it, even the Four Swords was actually different from the GBA version. So you have 4 swords on the GameCube, which is the Adventures, and then you have 4 swords on the GBA version of the what do you call it? The Link to the Past Game Boy GBA port. There you go. Yeah, 4 Swords Adventures was also unique too. It's probably my least favorite Zelda game I played so far. Well, besides Breath of the Wild, but hot debatable topic. Save that for a different stream. But the yeah, every Zelda game brings a new unique twist and turn. Just like Kirby, but Kirby, I feel like it's Kirby was definitely Kirby's very casual. Which I'm no expert in Kirby. I'm just a filthy casual that plays Kirby games. Unless I know 100% it, but that's a different story. But yeah, every Zelda game though, it's I really can't think of any bad Zelda games besides excluding CDI, excluding Tingle's Adventures on the was it on the GBA or was it on DS? The Tingle games exclusive to Japan. I can't think of any of the bad Zelda games, honestly. Because all of them are unique and different in their own way. There are some mechanics I much prefer than others. But yeah, now that I think about it. Yeah, Kirby's gameplay has been consistent since the beginning. That is true. Oh, that's what I meant to say. The gimmick is different. That's what I meant to say. Totally different than Zelda. Because Zelda, most Zelda games, you have like a instrument revolved or some type of mechanic that's like changed throughout the years. Which was it? That crate? Yeah, it's this crate. Okay, cool. But yeah, Kirby is just more. It's more gimmick based, rather. Yay! We got the piece of heart. Yes. And now we make our sweet escape to... That would be really painful if someone actually did that in the valley. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll ask Gabor to give us a ride. That weird owl thing. I mean, it's faster to Hyrule, right? So... Because I don't think I could think of anything else to do at this moment in time. Because, like... Hey, what's up, Gabor? Gabor, what are you doing? Oh, it's auto. It's auto. Yes, yes, it's a beautiful lake. Why are you making small talk with me? Oh, yes, the Walter Temple. I love the Walter Temple. And I'm not exaggerating. That's actually one of my favorite temples in this game. Especially in the 3DS version. But we'll get to that in a different stream. Because that's all. You're on your way back to the castle. If you want to come with me, hold on to my talons. Okay. But yeah, Have I played every Kirby game? Dreamland 1, 2, 3, 64, Superstar / Fun Pack. I think I played every Kirby game except for the Forgotten Land. And the mini games, like the small mini games that came on the 3DS and / Switch. So no, I gotta replay Dreamland 3 at some point. But yeah, I had to think about it. Kirby, I don't know what in your guys' opinion, what game series has like the darkest lore? And we're gonna go to somewhere really quickly for dark lore. All right, where is he? I think he's here because this is actually missable, and I did not know this was missable. Ugh. Boy from the forest, I finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf. Oh, of course. I mean, would you really trust Ganondorf? Escape. Yeah, we saw them escape with the princess. Ganondorf's men from chasing them? Interesting. I did not know he had men with them. Because the Gerudo are all women except for him, so... which we'll get to at some point. Achievement unlocked. Last breath. He's not moving anymore. ... Yeah, I really did not know this was admissible until I saw the achievement list. So, I always thought you could go back and talk to him. Like, I talked to him a few times first time, but I never went back to see him, so... Alright. I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen. The pivotal moment. And yeah, the emulator makes him look like he got covered in something. The Temple of Time. Oh boy. Let's see. It doesn't really matter what we used here, honestly. Because, like, our items are not going to matter what order they're in, so... You're going to be playing this song quite a bit, especially in Master Quest. This is one of the more... This is definitely an iconic song for sure. This, Song of Storms, Zelda's Lullaby, Epona song to a certain extent. But look at that. We assembled the Hoenn region's games. Pokemon Emerald version, Ruby, and Sapphire. We are worthy to take on Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. So let's see. For Dark Lore, your mind goes to FromSoft games. Okay. FromSoft, remind me, they do Elden Ring and Dark Souls, correct? I've never played a game from them before, which people keep bugging me about playing Dark Souls on stream. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, though. Look at that. It's the Legendary Sword. Kingsfield 2. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've never played any of their games before. The Master Sword. But I've heard really good things about it, but they're really difficult. Actually, is Dark Souls on sale right now on Steam? I think it is, because holidays is coming up, right? So they must have winter sales. Oh no, it's Ganondorf. Oh, they're not on sale yet. Wait, Dark Souls 1 has a remaster version? Interesting. Yeah, they tend to go on sale quite a bit on the winter and summer. Dark, hopeless worlds as well. Gotcha. Maybe someday we'll do like a one-off of Dark Souls. And all you guys will laugh at me and then I rage quit. Oh man, there's too many good games on Steam. I mean, too many good games out there. Wake up. The Chosen One? We are the Chosen One, man. The Child of Destiny. And, oh dude, I'm not gonna lie. The Chamber of Sages. I've always wanted to know how to get back in here as a kid, but plot reasons, of course. 'Cause this is a good song. This is a good track. I like it. The Wind. It's an old man. Which, if you guys are curious, the Raoul is actually the owl reincarnated. So, yep, the connection's there. So that's a given point, but also the yeah, I'll do Dark Souls one day, just as like a one-off or something. I don't really like doing one-offs on this channel particularly, but for the sake of people, I'll do it at some point. Just I don't know when, but it'll happen sometime. Because I have a friend who keeps bugging me about it, so because I told when he streamed on Elden Ring, right? And all the DLCs. I trolled on him, but I guess it's time for payback for his. So you're big now, you're growing up. Now we have to go work and win. We have to go work for minimum wage, ladies and gentlemen. The grind never ends. The hero of time. Now this is where the game gets really, really expensive. It is really hard, but it always seems fair. I hear it's more on like the player strategy not being efficient or effective, and you can't really like. Basically, you can't go all in, like an all-out attack. I hear you have to actually strategize, which I did see my friend do, and it's very entertaining. Because it used to be like he's usually the type of guy that like runs in and like goes all out with no defense whatsoever, but then he kept dying until like after maybe the third time he changed the strategy. So I'm kind of guilty of this too, because I love to go all in and destroy everything in my way. But for Dark Souls and those kind of games, I don't think that's going to work. I, Raoul, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time, of course. Yeah, timing is one thing I'm terrible at. It's a good heads up, by the way. And dodging, and it becomes easy. That's also another skill I'm horrible at. Timing attacks and dodging. That's my two worst traits. Yay, we got a medallion. And of course it's auto, but plot purposes. The light medallion looks pretty cool. I mean, just a standard medallion design. Oh man. Find the other sages. Save Hyrule. I think I missed an achievement. Like it popped up, I didn't pay attention. But it was basically first time becoming an adult. Oh man. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do the bigger on sword quests. Depending on how long that takes. Oh, hero time, that's the achievement that we got. That's what I meant for the adult. Yeah, we did the bigger on side quests. Depending on how long that takes us. As much as I want to do Lon Lon Ranch, I don't think that we can do that right now. I mean, we can, but I don't think I want to do that right away. Okay, yeah, I'll say that for next stream. Because a hook shot is not really required. Oh, wait. No, I can't do the bigger on side quest because I have to get freaking Epona. Shoot. Okay. That's what we'll do next time. Okay. I think, okay, so here, okay, I have to improvise, ladies and gentlemen. The last thing we'll do is actually gather, get opponent, and the potentially get the last prize. And then we'll do Bergeron's quests next stream. I think that's my final plan. It'll depend on how long I can get the opponent, though. And the blue fire, we'll just get that right away. Alrighty. Sheik. So how many of you guys thought Sheik was a guy when you first played this game? Question mark, ninja. Actually, no, the better question is, how many of you guys thought Sheik would fight alongside with you? Alright, if. Oh, shoot, I'm really brain farting right now. So when I was a kid and first met Sheik, I thought they would join us to fight along with us. And they sort of do. But I thought we could play as Sheik. But nah. They're telling us to go to Kakariko, which we were going to do anyways. So probably do that next. No, I'll do it on today's stream because like I have to go there anyways for the blue fire. So wouldn't really matter. And oh my goodness. The world is under Ganondorf's control. So yeah, as you can see, we can't use our items as a kid. Like kid exclusive items. Basically, a majority of our inventory is like useless at this point. So yeah, guys. Crazy to think about. Now that we think about it, right? That everything has changed. We've been like what? This is like what? 7 years ahead in the future? Alrighty. So we're spending all of our money on the blue fire first. Then we'll go to grave. There's a... That's why I've been planning all those like heart... Or not heart pieces. Those magic beans early on. Because I wanted to make sure we got the... all the magic bean stuff out of the way. There's only 3 spots I'm not able to access right now. And yeah, majority of the townsfolk have gone to the take refuge in Kakariko. Alright, so the potion shop should be around, should be up here. It used to be in Hyrule Castle, but Ganondorf took over, so ah man, Ganondorf is a fierce hero, fierce villain. I almost call him a hero, I don't know why. Alright, blue fire costs 300. We're gonna need that. Wait. Oh, I can't buy it. I don't have any bottles available. Shoot. Okay. Screw the lawn on milk. I'll just get rid of it. I never don't use that until next dungeon, so it's like whatever. Blue fire. Yes. It's expensive, but it'll be well worth it. Would you like to buy something else? No. Let's see. Just put Deku Nuts. Just so we can't use our slingshot anymore. Alright. So then... I think I could grab the egg right now, right? Grab the egg. I bred a new miniature Kaku. I call it the Pocket Kaku. So she doesn't get goosebumps from this one. Interesting. Kakus are very good at getting lazy late risers out of bed. Where have we heard that before? So the Kaku's not entirely happy right now. Look like you're good at handling Kakus. Oh, we did help you 7 years ago. Check it out, its mood. Yeah, I'll take your Kaku. Or rather, the pocket egg. Alright, we'll go to the graveyard, then grab the thing. learn the Song of Storms. Yeah, there's like a lot of things I need to I'm planning out. Like I'm planning things off right on the spot. So apologize, guys. You can't use boomerangs, hold sticks, you can't use slingshots. We can't do anything, man. They're child play. They're child's play. Another HUD unlocks, sweet. And Poe's just wander off like no one's business. It's crazy. Yeah, it's like they're childish toys, man. You can't be playing with child's toys. But everyone knows a kid could handle a bomb, right? Diving minigame. Oh, wait, how does that work? Diving minigame failed on the leaderboard. That's weird. Okay, this one I'm not going to attempt the... There's a piece of heart that we can grab if we beat him like within like under 50 seconds. But that's like during the second run, though. I can't grab it yet. Yeah, so apparently we can handle... we could play with nuts, though. Question mark. Oh, the things I say on stream, they'll get put out of context for whatever reason. Or whatever. It's the internet. I have to accept it. I don't know. Like, the decisions sometimes they make with the Ocarina of Time. Like, I get it. The slingshot gets taken out because you get something better. And of course, the sticks get taken out for something else. The boomerang gets replaced by the item that we're about to get. That's hookshot. Ghost Chaser. Achievement unlock. But I don't know. You still see adults play video games. What's wrong with that? I'm a very proud adult. Let's see. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it'll help you. Of course it'll help me. Come back. Sometimes I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Hehehe. I'll take care of him like later. I'll get his heart piece like later. Shut up, Navi. Grab the hook shots. Yeah, because I'm gonna need an opponent for the side quest. Hook me away, achievement unlock. Yay. Yeah, this is gonna come really, really useful. The arrow through the fire is pretty cool, not gonna lie. That is true. We won't be able to get fire arrows for quite some time though. But you can still use a regular arrow with a fire. Man, if I did the Bonchu Alley. That's okay. We can't turn back into a kid until like once you finish the 4th dungeon, but I don't plan on becoming a kid until much later, so. Hey, listen. Shut up, Navi. He says to be careful on our way, of course. He doesn't want us to jam with this banger. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we'll learn the Song of Storms. He looks angry. Holy cow. No, What? You got an ocarina? What the heck? So it reminds me of a kid 7 years ago. A mean kid came in here. Wow, okay. This becomes very convoluted later on. Dun-dun-dun. I mean, I understand, like, a kid rooting things, but he didn't really describe the mean kid, did he? And he doesn't have any pupils. I get it's a 64 game, but I like to joke about that. He doesn't have any pupils, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we learned all the vanilla songs. So that's good. Alright. We could grab another piece of heart up here, but it's crazy how far gaming has come, though. Like, really, though. I remember the old... Because I grew up with the 64 mostly. But my first game I ever played was Donkey Kong Country 1. Oh, man. The memories of these games. It's crazy how far have they come. Alright, okay, we'll see what happens when we... We're gonna go back to Lon Lon Ranch, okay? And then we'll see how long it'll take me to get a Epona. And get the prize for it. And then after that, if we have enough time, we'll get the Baron sword in today's stream. The thing is, though, like, I want to make sure that we're fully ready for... Well, we're over-prepared for the 4th dungeon, but I like to feel OP, so... And not only that, it's actually really fun seeing those achievements, like, pop out. I don't know, I like... For me, I like replaying games, but, like, kind of, like, in a different perspective. If that kind of makes sense, like, retro achievements have really made me enjoy replaying these old games. And some of the achievements you actually have to do differently than normally would. Except for like the whole no damage runs, but different story. Lon Lon Ranch. Even this place has been taken over by a corrupted evil. And look, it's Luigi. Some people in Kakariko... Yeah, he definitely cheated out Talon. Mario. Achievements are great. They give like... They're not required, but they just give like a different perspective. That's why I'm hesitant to replay Wind Waker at the moment. But if I were to do Wind Waker, it's probably going to be a little bit after Majora's Mask. But some games are just not compatible with the retro achievements because either they haven't submitted a set or it's not the correct version they want you to play in. That's why I can't replay Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land 1, because I can't find the version that they want. Do you want to learn how to ride? I get it's for horse, but it's a weird question to ask a guy. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, this is why I learned the Epona song, because I really need Epona for the Tree quest. Because, like, Epona just runs away. Like, I tried beating him without using Epona in the future. Previous playthroughs, it's possible, but it's difficult. Oh, man. I miss horseback riding on Ocarina of Time. Twilight Princess, though, they changed a lot of mechanics, but... Yeah, Twilight Princess is a good one, but again, I have to replay it. Okay, doesn't matter. I got plenty of rupees. I have to, like... Come on, Ingo, can I just race you? If you wanna... Yeah, I'm done. I think I have to do this twice. And then we can, like... race him. Or bid against him. Yeah, your opponent doesn't... I'm trying to remember what triggers the whole Ingo race. I think you have to do it twice. Oi, I was gonna say, you ran away when I played the song? Oh. Epona. Alright, Luigi. You're getting good. Let's wager 50 rupees for a race. Wah! Alright, what I like to do with this guy is I like to just like stay in the corners, like take sharp turns. And use the boost when necessary. Because if you use all your carrots, like it's gonna take a while for it to like recover. But this first race is really easy. Like really, really easy. Finished it like within 25 seconds, so it's not too bad. Rank 407 on the leaderboards. Let's see if the Ganon dork. Okay, man. If we win, we can keep the horse. Let's go. All right, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Oh, shoot. Now he's doing it to me. All right. If you could just let him tailgate you. Oh, no. I'm out of carrots. Oh, I'm going to lose this. Come on, Epona. I believe in you. No. Ah! I lost 50 rupees, but whatever. Wow, that's the first time I've lost in a while, too, so... You're kidding me. Yeah, I'm mad. How about another race? Bet 50 rupees, that's fine. Do we have to do the whole first cycle again? Yeah, we have to do the entire first cycle again. I think he's more aggressive, though. Sorry, guys. I have not lost this in a while, so this is, like, kind of brand new to me. That's all right. Like, I think the first mistake I made was, like I was risking a bit too much in the very beginning. So, that was probably why I lost the second race. Yes, I heard you the first time. Yes, yes. Ganondorf will find. If he finds out, he won't let you keep the branch. It's something like that. All right. Come on. Okay. So, I gotta look for an opening. There we go. This is exactly what I needed. I just need my carrots to recover a little faster. That's how you beat Ingo. Like, he stands no chance. Once you got him to, like, maneuver like that, it's over. Easy. I just made it more difficult than it to be. Let's see, how did you tame that wild horse? Easy. I used the song. And you lost, shoot. But he's gonna try to lock us up, but that's not gonna work, man. Never let us leave this ranch. And you call me a poor sport. Oh, fun fact for you guys. If you run over the Kakus like that on Epona, they can't do anything against you. Like, basically, we're invincible. So you can either cheese it by blocking him or speed towards the end. That is true. I usually like to go for the first one because the first one, it's more risky, yes, but the player can actually recover the carrots a bit faster and then use it at the very end. That is a very good tip, though, Raven. Very good tip indeed. Now we gotta go find Talon, because we gotta get the egg done, right? And then afterwards we have to do the what do you call it? The prize. I want to call it a prize because I want to surprise you guys. No pun intended. The Ingo race is really not that bad. I just was really bad at it in the beginning, but that's okay. All right, so this should open the egg. Open. I mean, like, hatch the egg. It's the miracle of life. Working minimum wage, of course. No, not really. Oh, man. I'm excited to show you guys the prize of the, once we win it. It's gonna shock a lot of people who have never done this one, but, alright, Mario. It's time to wake up. One tarnation! Can a little person get a little shy-eye? Yeah, we saved Malin. We haven't seen her yet, so... Wait, that's it? Sweet. Alrighty, let's go ahead and report to Anju. Because Anju needs to know how happy the Kaku is, right? I wonder how she doesn't get goosebumps for this one, though. That seems interesting. Let's see. Good Kaku keeper. Give us a rare and valuable Kaku. Kojira. Oh, used to be her brothers. Interesting. It's strange, but Kohiro. Stop crowing. Yeah, sure. All right. So, okay, I want to show you guys something very interesting really quick. So, The trade side quests, if it shows like an arrow like this, that is an indicator of where the trade side quest item needs to go to. Very interesting. I did not notice that as a kid because I was wondering, where's Kojiro was supposed to go to? And that answered my question as a kid. Again, well, depends on like how long it'll take me to finish the Epona one, but I want 100% complete Lawn Arm Ranch on today's stream, so if I'm not able to do it, it'll take me a couple tries though, because I remember it being very... I'm not picky. I remember this minigame that we're about to do, it was very like, you had to be precise. Not like 100% precise, but like very precise. Because it shows off like your team compassion with Epona. So that's the only reason why. And I want to get this one done right away. So we'll see how good I am. And look, Luigi had a change of heart. Interesting. All right, Malin, I'm ready. You're all grown up. Let's see, for the other day, we didn't even talk, but true. Yeah, that's me. We're the fairy boy. Let's see, we're sure if it was us. Epona only remembered us because we had the song. Epona had been taken away, really upset him. But one day, all of a sudden, he went back to being normal because someone changed his heart from Persona 5. Oh, it's such a great game, but so freaking long. Peace is now finally returning back to the ranch. Sweet. Alright. But we're here for one thing only, though. Looks great. Looks like we're able to tame her, too. Yes. On an obstacle course. 2 laps. We gotta finish it under 49 seconds or less. Oh boy. This one's gonna be hard. Alright, so 49 seconds or less. Alright, so this shouldn't be too bad, but again, I'm not the best at this. Because keeping top speed is it's not really my forte. Alright. Recovery. Adjourn. Okay. So 25. Sweet. Okay, so we got 25 down right there. So that's good. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get this on my first try, but we'll see. Okay. It doesn't help that this song's catchy, though. Because the player does listen to this quite a bit in Majora's Mask. And that's game. Yes. Oh boy. Another meme story time. Jump over. Achievement unlocked. I have to give you a present to commemorate your new record. The present's a little too heavy though to give you here, so I'll have to deliver it to your house, but you can't wait to see it. Well, guess what? We're about to go see the present. And let me tell you, this game makes me question a lot of things. No, really, it does make me question a lot of things. The epic escape once more. Not sure how long the bigger on sword quest will do. So we gotta go through, what, 7 NPCs? Question mark? Or like, what, 2 hours and 30 minutes? And I'm getting a bit hungry, so... I will debate. Probably not. But I'll deliver Kohiro. Because I don't think the next item spoils, does it? Oh no, it does spoil. Oh no, it's a freaking giant monster. Holy Jesus. Forgot they actually appeared there. Alright, let me show you guys this really quick then. You a-hole. Wow, I can't believe I'm struggling against a Deku Baba. I know it's gigantic, but come on, man. Alright, so we're back in the treehouse, right? But, like, here's the thing, though. We got a freaking cow. How does she know where we live? That's the better question. Like, how does Malon know where we live? So we get a cow for completing the obstacle course, which is actually required to 100%. So that was crazy, man. Like, who would have guessed you get a cow, of all things? I certainly didn't when I first played this game. And don't tell me you did either, because I think that'd be lying. Okay. So here's what we'll do. So I got the cow. We'll do like probably the first half of like this trade side quest. I think I will stop. And this is her brother, by the way, which is kind of weird. After we deliver the mushroom, I guess. Which means you must be a nice guy too. Mr. Nice Guy, please. Deliver the stuff to the old hag in the potion shop in Kokiro Village. Kohiro. Alright, cool. It looks a lot more purple in the must be the emulator I'm using, but it looks a lot more purple than what we just saw there. That's the first time I've ever seen it like or orange color. Okay, so let's see. We'll go do that. Deliver that back. I think. Because I'm trying to think what else is there. Yeah, I hear the gold Skulltula, so. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be it though. Because once we get the poacher's knife or whatever, or the pouch's knife, it's whatever the knife is called. That's when I'll end it, but because I'm trying to think, like, yeah, how'd she get the cow in the freaking treehouse, man? That's also another great question, because the cow is heavy. The cow is really heavy. There's no way that she could get that cow up there too. But anyways, that's how you get it. I mean, I guess it's to commemorate the player to get the what's it called? More milk, more Lon milk, I guess. Their own cow. But it's so weird. Oh, Jesus. I don't know how to explain any of this to anyone, so there's that. All right. The old hag. Here's a mushroom. See that bum? You had to go to the forest. Give it to you now. Okay, sure. Whatever. There's a lot of weird things in this game I don't get. Like, what's the connection between this guy and the old hag? I don't know. I'm rank 50 for whatever reason. This potion will not work on a monster, though. Okay. Hurry to the Lost Woods. There's no cure for a fool. Wow. Talk about a burn. Alright, I guess we'll go back to the Lost Woods and deliver this. Because the poacher saw is in Gerudo Valley. So yeah, just I think it'd be easier if I do that next stream. Because what comes after the poacher saw? It's the broken knife. You'd send it. Okay, so poacher saw. Then you gotta go to Death Mountain to deliver it to the where am I going? Deliver it to Bigoron. Bigoron's gonna tell you to get his prescription. Prescription goes to King Zora. King Zora gives you the frog. Then the frog goes to the doctor. Doctor gives the eye drops, and then ends Bigoron's Sidequests. Yeah. So we're about halfway done. The NPCs in this game, though, it's just How do they all know each other so well? Is my question. Alrighty. That red ring of fire though is something else. Okay, so yeah, that's a plan. So after we deliver this, that'll be the last thing we'll do. So the bigger on side quests shouldn't be too bad. Because we basically done all the intermission to like into the 4th dungeon, so that part I'm good with. The intermissions do not take that long either, so that's the good part. We're getting basically the lengthier side questing stuff down out of the way now, so it'll become a lot easier later on in the game. Just my personal opinion, because basically I'm almost to the point where like I'm gonna get a second row of hearts, so that's great. Oh man, though, I'm gonna miss Kokiri Forest. All right, let's see. All right, the little girl's here, so we have to give her the thing. No more old guy. I guess he's gone. Rumor has it he turns into a Stalfosa, right? Stalfos. Only his saws left? Why are you laughing? That's weird. Or giggling. Yeah, take her mushrooms. I don't care. So this is the item that locks up the whole Deku Nuts and Deku Sticks upgrade with the whole like mask face auction or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that this item of all things locks it up because of a bug. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll call that a stream. So we got a lot done. So we went from like what, 28 to 39 Skulltulas. That's crazy. So in the next stream, we're going to be tackling the 4th and 5th dungeons together and prepare some of the stuff for the 5th dungeon or the 6th dungeon. So thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys spending time with me. This has been your boy, Frosty Army, the Frostman himself. All I gotta say is, stay chilly, keep gaming. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Game has now been saved. Right on, man.